It's been one heck of a ride here in the Philippines, coming all the way from the other side of the world over in USA, getting all the way out here in the Philippines. And right now I'm currently in Makati, Manila, huge city, lots of people, and lots of beautiful ladies. But anyway, as far as the country goes itself, it is amazing. 70% cheaper than the US, and beautiful natural areas all over, from mountains to beaches to waterfalls to just lots of beauty. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nature. So, what happened, bro? It was a roller coaster ride, I'll tell you that I've been here in the Philippines. It's been like a roller coaster ride. Basically, coming over, I came for one lady. I was wanting to be with her absolutely positively forever for the rest of my life. I was mad for the girl. She was very wonderful, I thought. Come to find out, she was not. Come to find out, she was a big lie. Come to find out, she was trying to do something to me that was just horrendous. And that's totally on a different video. I've done hundreds of videos so far over here in the Philippines, all about my life here and people that I've interviewed in the Philippines, to places I've gone in the Philippines. But the cool thing is, it's been amazing. The Philippines, the other side of the world from the US. I come from North Carolina over there in the US. I was in the military over there in the US. I worked my butt off over there in the US. I got lots of debt over there in the US and had to work my butt off to get rid of it. And through all the stress, through all the 8 years of college, through everything that I went through over there, now being over here has been a huge blessing. But it has been a roller coaster. And the thing is, when I came for her, yeah, it didn't work out. But not long after she disappeared from my life, there was another girl that came around, and she was simply amazing. This girl, she found out where I was in the Philippines. She got a bus to come to me. I paid nothing for that. She came to me freely. She wanted to be with me. Basically, how did that happen? It happened over a long conversation that we had during that day. And at that night, she decided to come. And basically, she was saving my life. And I didn't even realize it at the time. I was how old? About 50. I think she was like maybe 28, 27, something like that. 26 maybe, somewhere between 26 and 28. This has been over 3 years, about 3 years ago. And she was like an angel. When she came up on the bus, she helped me get packed. She helped me get ready. She helped me leave that horrendous place that I was staying, that I had stayed with that girl up there close to Angeles City. And we rode back on a bus down to Manila because that's where she stayed. She stayed in Manila, and she was working there as a caretaker. She took care of the home, she took care of the kids, everything, for a relative of hers. And this was at a condo. What do you call it? Condo complex, or whatever you call those, a bunch of condos. And she even helped me get a very low price condo. She did so many great things for me. I mean, basically, after helping me with this, helping me get down, helping me get that place, I actually got pretty sick. I had a bad case of the flu. I don't know if it was, I don't know what kind of flu it was, but it was bad. And she came and she was taking care of me. She was cooking for me. She would help me with whatever I needed. And every single day, she was coming to spend time with me as much as she could. She worked a lot of hours, but she had me close to her. And that's how she was able to help me. Now, here's the thing. Over here in the Philippines, I have met, different ladies over my time here. And it's been a little tricky on trying to get the right one. Well, you're probably thinking, well, wasn't she the right one? Well, she probably was, actually, but I screwed it up. What happened was there was a girl that I knew previously to her that I never thought I was going to, spend time with. But she wanted to spend time with me, this girl. And I threw it away, bro. I threw it away. I was actually crazy about the girl that I'm talking about right now that wanted to spend time with me. And because I was crazy about her, and because me and this angel girl were not very connected, we weren't very close at the time. I had been with her for um, maybe a week or two. I've been seeing her for about a week or two, but this girl that I'm talking about, I knew a lot longer, but we always were not meeting each other. We spent time talking to each other online, over the phone, that kind of thing. It wasn't in person, but now she's wanting to spend time with me, and I screwed up. I did. I spent time with the girl, and basically, wow, I messed up. Um, how can I put this? The girl did not want anything serious, was the problem. She wanted to spend time with me, but she didn't want anything deeper. She was going to college, and she didn't want to, leave college and be serious. And here, as an older expat out here in the Philippines, a USA expat, like I said, I was at least 50 years old at the time. And, you sort of don't want to waste your life away because you don't have much life to waste. So you sort of want things to go ahead and get right before you get 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. When you're younger, it's a little bit different because you have so much time ahead of you. And so you don't really think much about it. But us older guys, at least me, I think about this. So the thing was, I messed up. And she had even told me that if I ever decided to leave her, which I did, I left with that girl, but the girl wasn't serious. She didn't want to be serious. I wish I would have known this because, I wouldn't have did what I did. And maybe it wasn't right for me to do what I did. I don't know. I'll probably hear it in the comments. But it's the truth. It's reality. And it's what happened. And so after that, I was with nobody. So I had to start all over. I had to see other girls and try to find that perfect connection for me. That's what I was looking for: perfect connection, compatibility, deep love, all that kind of stuff. The stuff that I had for the girl that I came here for, and the stuff I felt like I probably would have had with this girl that I spent time with. That was not the girl that rescued me. But in all actuality, that angel girl that was so wonderful, she made sure I had food. She was always cooking for me. She was also taking care of me, if you know what I mean, like all the time, like being super amazing, super awesome. I even met some of her family a little bit, and we went well together. We gelled together. But once again, it was only about 2 weeks I'd spend with her, maybe at the most. And it just didn't get deep enough for me. So, so now here I am with nobody, and I'm, at the time, and I'm dating and dating and dating. And it was a roller coaster, man. Basically, I met girls that were after money. I met girls that just wanted to have a good time, and that's all they wanted, just that good time. I met girls that had language barriers, and we had, trying to understand each other was a problem. There was all sorts of different issues. So what happened is I came to the conclusion that, okay, well, I'm really tired of seeing all these girls and try to pick somebody. And I had to leave. Actually, I had to go over to the USA for a while, and then I had to come back. Well, I didn't have to come back, but I wanted to come back because I love the Philippines. The Philippines is awesome. And so coming back, I came back for a girl that I met before I left, and she was the girl that made me the happiest. That's who I decided to come back for. And actually, we had a long distance relationship for a year before I came back. And so we had that time before I left. We had that year while I was gone, and we've been having that time this whole time now. This is my girlfriend now. And my girlfriend now is a super amazing lady. She also is similar to the angel. She's an angel as well. And basically, she has many, many times given me gifts. She has many, many times just been there for me. And that's the biggest thing. After coming over here and having that thing with the one girl that wasn't there for me, that would walk out on me, for any reason or anything, now here I am, and I got a girl that is always there for me. So what I'm saying is that, yeah, there may be girls like the girl that I came here for. And there may be girls that don't want serious. And there may be girls that are chasing money. But the two that I'm talking about right now, and that's not the only two that I've met that have been great, but these two, my girlfriend now and that girl from before, are definitely two of the best girls I've ever met. And so yeah, that's what happened. And the girlfriend I have now, basically, she is, before I met her, she went to nun school. She almost became a nun. She's been through a little bit of a tough life, just like I have. So we shared those stories and everything. And her family is awesome. Her family's amazing. No, they don't come to me and ask me for money or anything like that. There's none of that happening. So don't believe all the BS, lies and crap like that you might hear out there. I mean, does it happen? Yeah, it probably does. But is it possible to find someone that's awesome? Yeah. I found these two, and there's more that would have been awesome as well. But for me, it's going to take more than just being an awesome person. I think you need to have someone that is compatible for you. I think you need to have that connection and that vibe that goes well with that person. I think you need to be in deep love, basically. And I always talk about that. In a relationship, you need to have the deep love, and she needs to have the deep love for you as well. And if you guys have that deep love for each other, then y'all should be able to be together forever and be happy. But if it's not deep enough and there's just love and it's just not deep enough, then it might not last. That's just what I believe from all my experiences. From seeing so many divorces over in the US. Did the people love each other? Apparently they did. They were smiling. He was putting a ring on her finger. They were spending a bunch of money on wedding, all that kind of stuff. They had love, apparently. Maybe they lasted for 5, 10, 15 years, whatever. I see it over here too. People get married and then they split up. They don't get divorced because they can't, but they'll split up and do their own thing. But that's why I believe that whatever love that you have for that person needs to be deep, and that person, whatever love they have for you, needs to be deep. Now, how easy is that? How easy is it to find that amazing partner that you both have amazing deep love to be with each other? I don't think it's going to be easy, because I do think you need the compatibility. I think you do need the connection big time. And a lot of other things, understanding each other, patience, love, care, intimacy. There's just so many variables with love. But for me, before in the US, times over there were crazy. Basically, the crime is out of hand. What's happening over there is out of hand. People that are doing some crazy stuff over there. Y'all know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. And so for me to come over here to the Philippines, and it's been awesome. I love the people out here. The people have been awesome. The places have been awesome, from the amazing beaches to amazing city areas like behind me here. It's been amazing. And to meet such wonderful people. There's a lot of them. I wouldn't say 100%, but there's a lot of Filipinos that are amazing. Filipinas, both. Has been fantastic. And I have found the light being over here, being away from a country that's full of extreme corruption. I feel like probably every country has corruption. But over there in the US, I've seen extreme corruption. I've seen media bought out. I've seen all sorts of crazy stuff. So being here, I've seen the light, and I've met women over here that I don't think I could meet over there. And this girlfriend that I have now, she is an awesome girl. So thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, share if you want to, and peace out.